Namaste, yogis and yoginis. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vig. And today we're having something very special, and it's the pelvic floor. And I'm doing like this because this is the way it looks. It's like a little diamond shape with two triangles. The first one, the top one, will be to hold the drops, and the bottom one will be to hold the solids and the gases. So this is for men and women equally important, super important, especially for women in postpartum and menopause, to make sure that nothing is going to leak and fall apart. And also, all the prolapse, all the different organs inside, we want to keep everything together. And for men, also for prostate issues, and of course for erectile dysfunctions. So it's going to also help to keep everything up. Not pun intended, actually do. But anyway, in any case, it's very important for all of us. Is a muscle that we completely forget about because it's somewhere there. It's part of the core. Core is not only abdominals, you know that. Core is all that central part, and that is the basis. It's like a hammock. So it's like this, but we don't want it to be like a hammock. We want it to go higher. So imagine, when you're folding a sheet or just playing with a towel like this. So we don't want it to be down. We want it to bring it a little bit higher up. It doesn't mean that it has to be like this all the time, but it means that we want to be able to bring it up, because that means we are in control of the muscle. So without further ado, it's a very subtle movement, and obviously it's not something you can show. First of all, because we'll be banned from YouTube, and secondly, because it's very, very subtle. It's more a feeling. So I'm going to really ask you to go inwards and feel, not so much see, because I'm not able to show you physically. In any case, let's go to cross-leg position. Let's just sit down and bring it all in the mat. Come and breathe yourself. So take a big inhale. Exhale. Maybe open your mouth. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale. Slowly exhale through the nose. Into the lungs. Take a very deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And a big exhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulders relax. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with that spirit of slowing down, that's the way we want to go. Now, every time we exhale, we're going to practice the mula bandha. And that's a concept that we've already seen. It's explained. There's a video. You can always, I'll put it somewhere so you can later go and have a look. But mula bandha is, again, the root canal. No, that's something different. The root lock. And it's just the basis. So it is the pelvic floor. And we want to close it energetically. It is different to the Kegels. The Kegels are the exercises you do for the pelvic floor, but it has a lot in common. So we do it in yoga, the root lock, just to bring the energy and keep it inside. So just close here the root lock and bring it all the way up to sushumna nadi. So it's a different purpose, but at the end of the day, we kind of work the same thing. So you can watch the video, but basically we're going to squeeze everything in like you're going through a straw and bring it up. And then everything that is between, let's say in the women, vagina and anus, and the men will be the scrotum and anus too, that all that area is going to be squeezed and come up. So when we exhale and we empty, we bring it up. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how it feels. Maybe you don't feel much at the beginning. You may feel something really weird, but let's practice that. So every time you exhale and empty the lungs, bring it all up. Let's do 5 to start with. So inhale. Exhale and bring it all up. And if you want to close your eyes and focus on what's happening down there, do so. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it on up. Hold it for a few seconds. relax. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it up. Intensify the hold. And you probably feel that also the core gets engaged, sadly. Inhale. Exhale. Empty your lungs and bring the pelvic floor up. Contract. Inhale. And exhale. Contract the pelvic floor. Bring the energy up. Feel it coming up towards your head. And relax. And it's so subtle, you think, what am I doing? Keep trying, and you'll see that you'll feel it. Anyway, let's open to butterfly pose. I've got my cushion. I'm going to remove my cushion. If you want to keep it, it's fine. So again, if you want to use in butterfly pose your blocks and hold the butterfly because that feels more comfortable. If you want to still use the cushion, up to you entirely, up to your filling today. I'm just going to have my butterfly, spine erect. So the head is up towards the ceiling, spine is really straight, and you can hold your ankles. Maybe you want to hold your feet, maybe nothing, maybe just your shins. Bring yourself upwards and then a little bit forwards. And then we inhale. And every time we exhale, just try to bring it up. Again, very subtle. Inhale and exhale. Go down a little bit and bring the pelvic floor up. Inhale. Straighten the spine. Exhale. Go down a little bit. And contract the pelvic muscles. Inhale. Going down with the body just a tiny bit. And bring the pelvic floor up. And we come up. Are you starting to feel it? I hope you are. And as I said, it works pretty much along with the core, because when you bring those muscles up, you also activate the core muscles, the deep core muscles. So it's also very helpful, as I was saying before, to keep all the organs together and all that fascia that is keeping it all together. Let's go to cats and cows. I'm going to start with a few cats and cows. And when you go to cat and you bring the pelvic bone towards you, I want you to feel that also, that upward movement, that udana of the pelvic floor. So when we go to cow, relax, inhale, and we come to cat. Bring it all up. Make that squeeze with your pelvic floor. Relax, going down with the spine towards the floor. Look up or look ahead. Exhale, bring the pelvic bone towards your face and those muscles. Push them up. And then squeeze the core, also going inward, navel to the spine. Inhale. Relax everything. And exhale, contract again. And we're going to take it a notch up if you want, by tucking the toes. If you feel like it, if you think that does not for me, then try it and see how it feels. So inhale is going to be the same. We're going to do our cow. And exhale for the cat, we're going to lift the knees a little bit and feel that tension of all the muscles. Now there's so many muscles being tense with intention. And inhale, go down. Exhale, empty and bring everything up energetically, internally, externally. Everything, a lot happening here. Inhale, look away. Exhale, look down. And check your muscles. Are they coming up? I don't see them. Maybe you are. It's okay. And then calm. Beautiful. There we go. Let's go to Garland pose, Malasana, yogi squat, whatever you want. And again, if you need some help, some support, put it under your heels. You can also prop yourself. I'll be here, which is perfectly fine. If you don't need props, just leave them aside. And come up to a yogi squat, opening your hips, So if you have a very close yogi squat, in this case, I would recommend to open it a little bit. Open your feet, separate them, and look away. And then use your elbows to push the knees. And again, we want to do that upward movement internally. So inhale, exhale, and contract. Inhale, exhale, contract the pelvic floor. And again, you can't see anything. So you have to trust your own instinct and your own way of doing it. Inhale, exhale, bring it all up. I'm going to add a little bit of movement. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Literally bring everything up. Strengthen the pelvic floor and all the muscles. Inhale, go down. Relax. Exhale, bring it all up. Exhale, down. Bandha. Inhale, up. Udana. Bring it all up. Feel it coming up energetically also. Exhale, down. Eliminate. Sorry, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, bring it all up. Beautiful. That probably felt awkward again. Now let's go on our backs. This is where the heavy lifting is going to come on heavy, but maybe you can feel it a little bit more here. Let's go on the back. Legs at 90 degrees, and we're going to start opening and closing. Like 90 degrees is not a happy baby. We are still 90 degrees. It's not a butterfly. It's time that we're halfway. So open, inhale, exhale, bring it a bit together, and feel that lifting. Some people feel it more like this. Some people feel it more lying down. Some people sitting down. Just practice any pose and feel it. Inhale, exhale, and push it inwards and upwards. Inhale, exhale, and feel that movement between our thighs, between our legs. Now we're going to go down to bridge pose. So put your heels close to your butt. We're not going to do it like a super full, but we're going to do the movement. So inhale. And bring it all in. Stay there. Exhale. Inhale. Push it up. Exhale and bring it all down. Inhale. Exhale and push the muscles. And then we're going to move a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. The spine is going to go vertebra by vertebra. And I want you to feel the last thing is going to go is obviously the tailbone. And when you reach this moment that the lower part of the spine is touching the ground, your tailbone is still up. Your pelvic floor is going, so your pelvic bone is going towards your face. Feel that bringing everything towards you. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale very slowly. Feel the vertebra landing one by one and contract everything coming towards your face. And only when you land, you relax again. Inhale and curl, go up. And exhale one by one, very slowly. Hold everything tight towards you. Keep it up. And then only when you land your tailbone, just release. But imagine you're holding something, you don't want it to fall. Inhale. Bring it all up. Glutes engage. Make the most of it. Exhale very slowly. And land. Contract, contract, contract. And now relax. Last one. Inhale, come up. Glutes high, strong, powerful. Exhale. Contract that pelvic floor coming towards your face. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And relax. Now put the feet together, open in butterfly. Inhale and then exhale and feel that contraction. We're going to combine it with bridge. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that contraction of the pelvic floor towards your face very slowly. Inhale. Open your butterfly. Exhale. Bring it all together and make sure that you have that power. And imagine, and also you can do it if you want. You have a ball, if you have a block, if you have anything that is putting some power between your legs and you really, really want to push it at the same time. So I'm just going to show you with a ball. I'm going to bring it in and out. So inhale, come up. Exhale, go down and bring that pelvic floor up and strong. Inhale, open your butterfly. Exhale, close it and keep that tension. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Bring it. And then relax. Or you can keep the ball if you have a ball or a block and keep it up. Inhale. Exhale and push the ball, the block, whatever you have in between your legs as much as possible. Feel also the adductors. And then bring the pelvic floor. Then inhale. Move the ball or whatever you have. And then exhale. Put it again. Feel that rapport. And bring it up. Inhale. Bring it up. Exhale. Relax once you get to the top, to the bottom. But remember to really contract all the way. Now you can relax and open. Inhaling and exhale. Pelvic floor tight, coming up. Strong thighs to whatever is opposing that movement. Inhale, bring it all up. Feel your adductors, your inner thighs all engaged. Exhale very slowly and roll yourself. Last thing that counts is the tailbone, and make sure that moment that you start touching, that pelvic floor is really tight and you're really pushing. Inhale, open, and you're probably feeling it. If you have anything, a ball or whatever you have at home, even a cushion that you're opposing against, that is a very strong thing. Okay, exhale, bring the ball, push, 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 push. Feel that pelvic floor coming up, that core engaged. Inhale, bring it all up. Keep pushing the ball. Exhale very slowly. Pubic bone towards your face. Very, very slowly. Hold, hold, hold. 1, 2, 3. Release. Whew. I definitely feel it. I hope you do too. Even though it sounds like a tiny muscle there, but it can be very strong. Bring again your legs at 90 degrees, and we're going to go 1 and 2. A little bit core, very low core engage. And then here we're going to just feel the way it feels. You think, when am I getting the pelvic floor? This is like a little warm up. And we're going to do it with both legs at the same time if you can. Otherwise, just focus on your pelvic floor and see if you can tighten it when you bring the legs up. Even if it's one leg only, you can use one leg to inhale and then one leg to exhale. You can come with me to the second phase. Let's go together. Inhale and exhale. Once you start touching the floor, the whole back is on the ground. Bring all the floor up. Inhale. Exhale. Engage the core, navel to the spine, and engage all the muscles. Inhale. Exhale. Contract. And maybe you want to bring the legs a little closer, and that helps. Just feel how it goes for you. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe a tiny bit. Inhale. And exhale. And keep the spine always on the floor, so no arching of the back. We don't have a breach here. Nothing can go through, so inhale. Flat back. Exhale. Keep it all together and engage that floor. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Grab your knees, rock yourself, maybe give yourself a few rocks and give yourself a back massage. Let's come to sit it again. This time we're going to bring the right foot to the pelvic area and the left foot is going to come behind us. So this kind of situation, so we have, it's not 90 degrees, it's not deer pose, we're just bending the knees. So one is in front and the one is behind. Inhale, and maybe you want to extend yourself, go up. And then we go into the left this time with a little twist, and then we bring that pelvic floor up. Inhale, come up again. Exhale. Inhale. Take a big breath of air. Exhale. Release. And make that movement of contraction. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side. And that is, again, a lot of practice. Bring the left to the pubic area. And the right is going behind you. And bring your hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Contract pelvic floor. Bring it on up. Contract also the lower part of the abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe we do one more for bonus. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it on up. From the same position, you don't have to move to the front. What is happening down there? I hope by now you've identified really well what your muscle is. Relax. Beautiful. Come to a cross-legged seat. You can use your cushion or not. I'm just going to put it because I love it and it's very cute. I'm going to do a bit of Kapalabhati. Again, there's a video on Kapalabhati if you want to go extensively into that, but it's quite straightforward, fairly easy to understand. We're going to focus on the exhales. The inhale will come naturally, the shining skull breath, because it really clears your mind. But basically, what we want to focus on is the belly. So when we exhale, it doesn't come from the chest, like expelling anything. It comes from, like if it was a bellow, you know, that you push the belly and then the air comes out. So we want to put the intensity in this region, okay, without moving and without going crazy and moving all the whole body. So just relax the hands. And we're going to do very short inhales and very sharp exhales. Let's give it a try if you haven't tried before. So inhale deeply and let's get started. Okay, that was a little bit of a teaser. How did it feel? Did it work? Did it feel really strange? Okay, let's try again. And then when you push with your belly, obviously involve all the pelvic area, bring it on up and get super strong there. Again, very subtle. Let's give it a try. Ready? Inhale. Let's do about 15, 20 if you feel like doing it. Inhale. carried away. I was so excited and it felt so good. Okay, let's do a third one. Now that you got the hang of it. Okay, inhale. 20, 25. Exhale, let's go. Ooh, how you can feel the intensity. I definitely can. I feel my abdominals just really firing up, and I feel my pelvic floor really saying good morning. Just in case you didn't notice, I'm here. Beautiful. Just take a big inhale and a deep exhale. Let's go on our backs. We're almost there. So again, you might not be sweating today, but you're probably feeling things that you've never felt before. Let's go. On our backs, bring the right leg to the chest. And the right hand goes to the right. If you have your space, I barely have a space, but whatever it is, just find some space on your right. And then slowly bring the leg to the left, looking towards the right. And you don't have to touch the ground. You just have to feel the twist of the spine. And you can still engage that pelvic floor. Bring it all up while you exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring the leg a little bit lower and engage the pelvic floor. And bring it all back. Both knees to the chest. Extend the right leg this time. Left comes to the chest. The left arm goes to the left, and we go towards the right. And I'm looking at you and the left side. And again, inhale. Exhale, lower a little bit the leg. Feeling that twist of the spine. And looking in a vertebra that still might be a bit glued to each other. Maybe your crack here, a pop there. Inhale again. Deeply exhale, twist a little bit more, push the knee towards the ground. And then bring both legs towards you. Give yourself a massive hug. Knee and forehead getting together. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bring the pelvic floor up. See what happens. Inhale again. Exhale. Pelvic floor engage. Inhale. Exhale, relax everything. Forget about anything that we have to contract. No contracting now. Shavasana. Hands are looking up. Taking some space. Legs apart. Relax everything. No contraction anymore. Shoulders really relaxed. And just chill in your Shavasana. Now you know, you've learned what that powerful muscle is. Maybe today didn't feel very powerful. You felt only a little bit of contraction. Practice it every day while you're sitting down, maybe working, while you're waiting for the bus, or even you're in the metro. Just, no one's going to see you, so just do it anyway. Just hold that contraction for a few seconds and you get stronger and stronger. And it's so important for us as we go by age. We just gave birth. Afterwards, the pelvic floor is totally lax. So you really need to work it out. For guys, this is also very important for you. Manhood lies there, literally. And when you're ready, you can obviously stay longer, hang in there for a few minutes, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, give yourself a big stretch. Big yawn. Physically and emotionally, energetically. And get yourself up. to one side or the other side, or rock and roll yourself, whatever works. Coming to a beautifully cross-legged seat. Put your hands in front of your chest, in front of your heart, bowing the chin slightly, looking inward towards your heart. That powerful machine of ours, where so much happens, luckily. Take a big inhale. Exhale. And you're thinking, do I have to contract? Well, if you want, yes, but you don't have to. But be grateful for that control that you're gaining of all your muscles, those subtle muscles that we don't see in the photos of a gym. Oh, these muscles, you're going to work it out. There's no machine to work that out. You are the machine. You are the awareness. You and your breath. You and your energies. And we're magical. Open your eyes with a big smile. Come back to this beautiful world. We were in this world, but we were in our little bubble. Now we're aware there's something outside the bubble. And that bubble is our world. And please spread the world out there, out of the bubble. If there's something you know, something, yes, but someone you know that need this exercises, the Kegel, the mula bandha, the pelvic floor, so important and so abandoned, unfortunately. It is very rejected, or people don't talk about muscle that they can't see. You can't see it because it's very difficult, but also you can feel it. That's the important thing, the feeling part. And it is going to be very, very helpful for you. So please save it, practice it more often. Maybe this every couple of weeks, just the full flow. But use those exercises, as I said, when you're just doing your daily life, no one's going to notice that you're contracting. Do some kapalabhatis here and there. You know, whatever exercise you think, oh, this could be useful when you're just going to bed or when you're waking up. It is very important. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Let me know. I'm so curious to see how you felt. Maybe it was the first time for you. You actually practiced. Was it really awkward? Or you actually felt it? Did you notice the contraction? That is very important. So let me know. And if there's anything you want me to work on, also ask me. I'm more than happy to hear your suggestions and very excited to work on something that you really need. In any case, see you very shortly. Grateful to have you here. Namaste.